Folks, I have to clarify something here. I was just talking to someone in the ghost busting business and she wasn't looking at the big picture. So let me give all of you the big picture. Fact, our world is structured the way it is so that demonic entities, who are not on the soul matrix, can feed. What they feed on, of course, is the energy we humans who are on the soul matrix charge negatively. That's the reason we live in the pathological, sociopathic, narcissistic world that we do, so we can feed these beings. And in turn, they continue to control us to create food for them. Our world is completely parasitic. The only reason we exist right now is for the sake of largely unseen entities to continue to feed off of us. Or as some of you call it, evil. You see the correlation, evil versus live. Evil is live spelled backwards. We are living to support evil beings and in turn they have to control us to create their food source, lush. In the same way that benevolent ETS are showing themselves to us in any form they can, these malevolent entities are being exposed by many people working in the ghost-busting field. There are TV shows which thankfully are showing the general public that these things do actually exist. The point they don't make, though, is that we're not to fear them because our fear feeds them. Many times I've heard it said on these programs that the entities are attracted to those with psychic abilities. Of course, those people with psychic abilities have higher energetic origins or more active DNA, and these people are closer to ascending and leaving these lush feeders behind, than are anyone else who does not have psychic abilities. But at least this is part of the disclosure of negative entities upon Earth. The other part of this are the people who expose the existence of cryptids, Sasquatches, some are negative and eat people, chupacabras, skinwalkers, and werewolves. Same thing. These are embodied negative entities that come here to feed on us as well, however they eat flesh. There are many negative portals on the planet that the light forces are trying to close and to keep closed. The light forces are trying to take the 4D grid back from the dark forces, and that is why there are a lot of wars on this planet, in order to recapture key ley line points. Such as the Vatican, the pyramids and Antarctica, to name a few of the larger ones. But there are many. Polarities have been reversed at these high-energy Earth points by the dark forces through the use of sacrificial ceremonies and more, and the light forces are trying to stop this and return these key points on the grid to the naturally positive frequency they should be holding. What's more, evil people are opening their own portals. Yes, that's what a Ouija board can do. That's why it's best not to play with them. These things are now being revealed and reversed in many cases. Hauntings have to stop. Disembodied humans have to go into the light because now they can again. All negative entities, embodied or not, have to stop harassing the people of Earth. That is the goal of the light forces. To regain peace on this planet again. Once they are removed, as well as the mind control being perpetrated upon us, humanity will naturally return to a more peaceful state just because its collective vibration will rise. The people who are exposing unseen demonics, clearing hauntings, sending people back to the light, are doing a great service for humankind because they are helping to elevate the collective frequency. This is what we're all trying to do, but they're doing it by removing the negative entities that scare us into keeping it down. All of this is important. All of it. Anyone who plays a role in that is important as well. The reason these entities realize they have to frighten you is because they know that a human that is scared is virtually of little use to itself. A scared human is powerless. It's by the grace of God that I see reports of people being able to get out of these situations while in an extreme panic, because there is divine intervention being carried out to keep them alive. Ivo, for those of you who believe you are not experiencing them, I assure you you are. So many of you have attachments, demonic or otherwise, that ride along feeding from your light body. Your light body, or aura, or your energy field, is electromagnetic, which is what a human is. These entities are attracted to electricity, the electricity of your body, your home, and Earth's energy field. Your auric field, your aura, sustains cracks throughout your lifetime due to its convergent energies being disrupted through negative forces. These cracks must be healed, so the negativity that continues to disrupt the field and disrupt your minds, must be dealt with. Sharon has used a program of dealing with these negative pockets of energy that resided in her field through the mental and emotional bodies. Others have the ability to use the higher bodies to transmute the pain of these negative pockets. These people work more multidimensionally with things such as the violent flame of transmutation in order to heal their auric fields. Or they use what you call psychic vision to see the pockets of energy and to disperse them. However, The most basic way to do this is through facing your shadow and working through the emotional and mental chaos that it produces until it is finally healed. That is not the only way to do this. If you are able to sense negativity within yourself and apply the violet flame to heal it, then that will suffice as well. Grounding is also another means of achieving this. Sending your negative energy to Earth's central sun for transmutation is another way to rid yourself of negative energies. As you naturally will rise in frequency, it will not be necessary to learn the lesson that was intended because you will already have the knowledge. Light workers and starseeds can work this way. Earthlings cannot. They must learn the lessons involved in healing their shadow mentally and emotionally because some are of lower frequency. Starseeds and light workers came from higher dimensions and already embody the knowledge, the light, necessary to heal their energy fields on Earth. The reason the energy field must be healed is because the cracks and fissures that appear within it are a means for disembodied negative entities to grab hold of your auric field and attach to you, thereby enabling themselves to feed from your energy field. They will insinuate negative messages into your mind, because now they can particularly access your lower mind. So you will have messages of hating others, wanting to battle with others, messages of self-hatred, all negative messages about life, yourself, others you know, others you do not know. It does not matter. They will insinuate these messages within your mental body in order to continue to prompt you to create lush so they can feed from you. Me, yes. No negative thought is yours. Not one. All negative thoughts come from lower-level energetic entities. Humans aren't naturally capable of negative thinking. Ivo, correct, my love. They are not. One must guard against all negative thoughts and particularly do not act upon them, because in doing so, you incur what you call bad karma and this must be rebalanced. Me, wouldn't it be nice if we had a World Honesty Day, where the blinders were dropped and everyone would be able to see who's around them? Some people would take comfort that their parents or deceased children were still there, they'd see their angels and guides, but then they would also see archons, reptilians, demonics and other nasties hanging around trying to get a meal. Ivo, well, this may become a reality for those in the lower planes anyhow. As the veil of amnesia drops, one will begin to see what is actually around them. Me, I see dark cities floating above my own. There are things like barracks and water towers with drains that go down into the river in my city, in my dimension. Ivo, yes. The Draconians are a militarily organized species, and so they build cities with military-type barracks in order to continue to enforce their hold over their captives. Me, thank you Ivo, for this. Just a reminder to those who need refreshing, and to others who are new. We are disclosing the existence of demonics, negative extraterrestrials, and positive extraterrestrials. It's all being done. But I think many people feel that it's not happening to them, only those poor people on the TV show. No, it's being done to everybody. This is a prison planet. Everyone thinks that the primary life force on this planet is money. It's not. It's lush that this is all being done for and you're being drained of yours. That is why people interact negatively and why this earth is in the shape it's in right now. All for lush. You're being used.